right, guys. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Who was shocked about this announcement? Paulie Malignaggi for Paulie TV. I know I was shocked. I didn't expect that one. Jake saying he's going to take on more boxers, and we get this instead. I guess probably the money's too good to turn it down, and I guess when the opportunity's there, I guess what are you going to do? Here's my problem with this. Jake's been saying he's going to go after real boxers. I don't necessarily have a problem with Jake not going after the top contenders yet. I've been saying I don't have a problem with that because he's still gaining his experience. My issue is Tyson is going to be 58 by the time they get in the ring, guys. Tyson at 58 years old is not Tyson from before, guys. Tyson at 58 years old isn't even the Tyson that was up against Roy Jones. This guy has been enjoying his retirement. He's been smoking weed and just eating and relaxing. Yes, he can train and get in shape to a degree. Still 58 years old, guys. 58 years old. Jake Paul is 27. And you've still seen, regardless of what you think about his athletic ability and his boxing ability, you still see what happens when he lands a punch on somebody. He's still a strong guy, and he's 27 years old. I think in order to justify this pay-per-view, at least to the boxing fans, you're going to have to probably put a strong undercard together. I suggest, my personal opinion, since Jake has Serrano under contract, I'd say make the Serrano-Katie Taylor 2 fight, maybe as a co-main event. I don't know if it still justifies the thing being pay-per-view, but we all know the first Serrano and Taylor fight was a terrific fight. Maybe put MVP prospect and Jake Paul prospect Ashton Silva, who's a good young fighter who I've enjoyed watching on the MVP shows. Maybe put him in a 50-50 fight, so that can kind of make things entertaining as well. And then you can give us Jake and Mike Tyson. They're calling it they didn't call it a fight. They didn't call it an exhibition. They've called this an event, which kind of leaves me a little bit suspicious because you avoided to use the word even exhibition. And you know what an event is? An event is WrestleMania. An event is staged WWE or the formerly WWF. That's an event. And being that it's not a real fight, it's not even an exhibition, you could technically script this or stage this or whatever, So that's another thing that's gonna. I just hope no buffoonery comes of this like that, where we start getting possibly scripted situations here, possibly situations where both guys agree to go, not to go 100% on each other or whatnot. Because again, I'll reiterate, Mike Tyson is still 58, no matter what you think of him. A 58-year-old brain. 58-year-old brain is not meant to get punched in the head by a strong 27-year-old guy. And yeah, people are gonna say, how's Jake gonna hit him? He's gonna hit him. If they're really fighting, he's going to hit him. Tyson doesn't have that crazy head movement that he had in his youth. First of all, that's an energy-burning style. At 58 years old, you're not pulling that style off. Tyson didn't even have that style in his mid-30s when he was almost at retirement age. He was already not moving his head like that. So, I don't know, man. I don't really know what to make of this. I don't know exactly what to think of it. My final 2 cents is going back to what I was saying. I think my really big issue is the fact that it's called an event. And I hope that as an event, it's still legitimate competition between these two guys, and it's not, something scripted. Yeah, even if it's an exhibition, it's fine as long as these guys are trying to work, showing up and working at it. But again, a guy who's 58 years old, only Texas would really sanction something like this. A 58-year-old guy. I mean, how many ounces of gloves are they going to wear, guys? I don't even know how many ounce gloves are they going to wear. That probably is going to have something to do with it too, right? How do you sanction this? Yes, it's an event. It's still boxing. It's an event. Are they going to wear 20-ounce gloves or something? How do you sanction a 57 going on 58-year-old guy by the time he's in the ring, who hasn't been in the ring in a while, against a 27-year-old, regardless of the difference in experience? How do you sanction it? I don't know, guys. I'm Paulie Malignaggi. This is Paulie TV.